Hello, thank you for joining this episode of Carl vs. Reality. I'm currently sat on the beach and I am just staring straight out to the horizon, listening to the sea. And you're probably thinking to yourself, stop talking, Baldy. You want to listen to the sea. You can listen to the sea, it's fine. In fact, one of my hobbies is to actually record sea sounds. I just love it. It's just nice. The sea today is actually very tumultuous, and I think trying to record it would be a little bit, what's the word? A bit precarious. Unfortunately, it's perfect conditions because there's not a lot of wind. In fact, there's not a lick of wind really. It's a slight breeze. So there's actually perfect conditions to record the sea. It's just not really viable, which is fine. I mean, it's one of those things, really. I remember there's this thing years ago, because obviously I'm very open and honest about my mental health struggles that I've had over the years, and it is a journey that is constantly going, and there are certain bits of advice that I've been given over the years that I sort of remember. Like, I make a point of trying to use the advice I was given to make myself feel better, and I always remember one, and it says about going to the beach and staring out to sea, because it's like an endless horizon and there's nothing to focus on apart from the sky and the sea, and it's just one of those magical things that I've taken for granted. I've always lived by the coast. I grew up near the beach, this actual beach, and I moved to a town which was next to the sea. I then moved to another town where I live now. I haven't moved around that much in my life, but I live in a different county, but still by the beach. And I know a lot of people will go for their entire lives. I've never actually, going to the seaside. It's just magical. And I remember hearing this thing. I don't know if it's true or not. There was this. I know like certain aspects of this is true. I don't know if it's like. I don't want to say, don't take it as gospel, yeah? Don't trust me completely with this information. They used to suggest years ago, in Victorian times, that if you were having any sort of breathing problems, that you should go to the sea. You go to the seaside to get some lovely fresh sea air. It'll make you feel better. And it always sort of stuck with me, get some nice sea air, you'll be fine. And it's kind of strange because as the years have gone on, it turns out that the Victorians didn't quite know why, but they knew something was up with sea air specifically. And apparently it's I don't know if this is true or not, it's ionized apparently, the saltiness or something. There's something about the air that is actually fresh and clear or something. And they used to get prescribed it, like go to the beach and breathe lungs full of sea air, you'll feel better for it. The cynical part of my brain is thinking, is it because they want to sell holidays to the seaside? I don't know, but this is actually quite a nice beach because there's not any sort of cafe or hot dog stand or anything like that. It's just pure, here's a beach, no tourism, fantastic. And I love it. In fact, as I speak right now, I just saw the head of a seal just pop out. I love when I see a seal. It's kind of magical, because they are a very inquisitive creature, and they see someone, they're like, what's that over there? Is that a human being? What are they doing over there? And I'm looking back at them directly in the eyes, and we're just sharing a moment with a seal, and it's one of those magical things. Sea dogs. They're literally like a dog of the sea, which is quite fun. And I just love it. I love the sea, I love the beach and everything around it, really. It's just spot on. Really, it's what you need sometimes. But yeah, it's nice to have a bit of paddle. I won't be paddling today. The thing is, and this is, I'm going to get my soapbox now, if that's okay. I love the sea and nature and all that kind of stuff. And in the UK, there's actually, if it rains heavily, sewage companies are allowed to dump sewage wastewater into the sea, thus polluting the sea. And like there's a beach, Galston Beach, and in the same year, it won the top. What is in the top 10 best beaches in the UK. And in the same year, maybe a month or so later, it was one of the top 10 polluted beaches of the UK. And it is genuinely disgusting that they're actually able to legally do that. Apparently, they've been doing it illegally as well. Basically, the story goes that when there's like a lot of heavy rainfall and all that kind of stuff, the sewers, they become overflowed with rainwater and also sewage water. And because they need to get rid of this water somewhere, somehow, they dump it in rivers and in the sea. And they actually make it really sort of disgusting and minging and all that kind of stuff. And it's not a very nice thing to swim in. I have a friend who does a lot of sea swimming, and they noticed that whenever they would swim in the sea, they'd come back not feeling very well. Like they'd be congested, or they just not feel very well or whatever. And that's because they dump all actual human shit in there, and that's the reason why you're not feeling very well. You are swimming in effluents mixed with salt water, I suppose. But yeah, we're actually in the middle of a drought. I say middle of a drought. We're currently in a drought. Don't know how long this drought's going to last in this country, but it does mean that the sea is not getting polluted, which is quite nice. Or not as polluted. But yeah, I don't know. I feel bad for this planet, this country as well. To be fair, I'm not going to get in the soapbox about politics or anything like that, because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for good vibes. I need to look after this planet. I've only got one of these, and I can't say I was going to get any better. Bless it. Yeah, me washing out a Marmite lid, it won't make much difference. And those pandas, I'm really joking. But yeah, anyway, going back to the sort of the good vibes, it's sort of lovely just to sit here and see the gentleman walk past me. Second episode in a row where I've had someone walk past me or do something whilst I'm recording. That's fine. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying this sea sounds. And in fact, what I'm going to do for a few minutes now, you can enjoy the sounds of the sea. And yeah. In fact, you know what? Let's meditate together. If you're a meditator, fill your boots, meditate for the rest of this episode, and have a few minutes of unadulterated sea. So thank you for joining me for this episode. I do appreciate it, and I'll be back again next time for more of this. And take care of yourselves and each other.